Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Ainsley D here. I just want to do this quick video to talk about Susu. And have you heard about Susu investing, especially digital Susu? Now, about a few weeks ago, I was introduced into this digital Susu. I've heard about Susu before. I was approached by different people in terms of getting involved with the Susu, such as you probably heard of the like the blessing loom or the flower or the modern day Susu, or it has different names, but the popular ones are like the blessing looms or the flower, the modern day susu. So I was kind of introduced to this form before, like years ago, but I never really got involved. I know people that got involved. Some people, they got their payout. Some people, they said it didn't work for them. So it's like different kind of formats and different culture. But one thing I'm learning about the susu culture is that you have to have like-minded people who can come together on the same platform with the same agenda and the same like-minded, like going after like the same goals, that can understand, okay, this is a way that you can build wealth through investing with the Susu investing. Now, over the past few weeks or so, I was reintroduced because I've heard of it before, like in my culture, like they had Susu or they have partner or they have different things like that. But in order to get involved with like a partner, you had to like know that circle of people, which is like a core group of people. They probably set up a banker where each person each week is contributing to this fund, and at the end of the cycle, whichever cycle it is, the person will get paid and then follow up the next cycle. Like it would probably be monthly, then the following person will get paid that month, and then the cycle go around and the following person will get paid. But in order to get in some of these partners or in some of these susu groups, you have to know somebody. So you have to be able to get invited to these. Now, over the years now, especially with what's been going on with the economy and the unrest in the society, a lot of people have been expanding this form of susu, and it's called, have been expanding on the susu. So now you have the modern day susu, which including like the flower and the blessing loom and different things like that. I'm involved with digital susu. So a few weeks ago, I was reintroduced to this economics, to the susu economics, and I started to do some more research and learning about it. And one of the teachers that I'm following, he's involved with numerous susu, and he's kind of telling me like, hey, a lot of time this is how the rich and the wealthy come together, and they will pool their money. Like they will come together with like $10,000 each, and they'll put in $10,000 each a month, and then at the end of the month, that one person, maybe it's 10 people in the group or whatever, one person will walk away with $100,000. They can go and invest that $100,000 in the stock market or buy some real estate, and then make sure they put that back, that $10,000 for the next month for that following person who's coming up, in order for them to get them lump sum of but it's kind of an example, right? So I'm doing some research and I'm learning more about it, and I'm saying, okay, so I was introduced to it, and I kind of like, and he introduced me to what is called a digital susu. So a digital susu now is using the format and the ideology of the regular susu, where we're coming together, we're gifting one another into a pool of fun, and each periodical time a person will get gifted out that gift. But with the digital susu, it seems like it's going more faster because of the algorithm and how the algorithm's set up. So you don't have to wait like a whole month, and you don't have to come with a $500, because most susu you have to require $500 in addition to making sure that you have two more people that's willing to come in with the susu with you. That's the modern day susu. So what I was introduced to was the digital susu, which kind of take the classical susu format in addition to the modern day susu, and combining it onto the digital platform. So what you have is a digital susu where you yourself, if you get involved with the susu and you're a member of the susu, you can track the susu, you can track the susu, you can track the susu to see how the susu is performing. You will have these different boards, and the boards that you're involved with, you can see how the boards is performing. You can see if you're at the next level in order to start getting gifted, and it has different levels. So the first level is freshman, then you have the sophomore, then you have the junior. Once you reach junior, there's two at the junior, it splits. Both the juniors become seniors, and they starts to get gifted. It could be different gifts of $25 up to 8 gifts. It could be gifts of $100 up to 8 gifts on one board. So once you retire the board, then you can go back in and starts to get involved with another board. Now the susu is helping out a lot of people because, for example, say it's the beginning of the month, and at the end of the month you say you have a $200 bill that's due, but you know you can't be able to, but you know possibly you won't be able to save up maybe only $100 by the end of the month in order to pay the bill. With the Susu now, at the beginning of the month, you get involved with the Susu. You say, hey, I have $25 to get involved with the Susu. Let me see if the Susu, by gifting, will it be able to gift me back the $200 by the end of the month in order for me to pay the bill. So what you do now, you give somebody $25. Now that person probably have a bill that's due at the beginning of the month. So now they're gifted their $200 at the beginning of the month. They can take care of their bill. What they do now is gift back $25 into the pool, and it builds up the board. The builds up the board. So the next person who probably have a bill next week, they get gifted the 200, and the boards move faster. So now, and the boards move faster as more people, and the board moves faster as more like-minded people come together and start to gift one another in order to achieve their goals. It starts to move faster because you don't have to wait a whole month for it to cycle. And as the board starts to move, as the board starts to move now, so then the person who's gonna have a bill at the end of the month, maybe 4 weeks down the line, they probably end up getting gifted 2 to 3 weeks into the gifting system. So now they'll have their $200 early, and now they can gift another $25 back in. So the whole cycle can continue, and we can continue to circulate the money. Circulate the $25 if you want to start at $25. Circulate the $100 if you want to start at the $100 level, and you'll be able to help each other out by gifting one another in order to get gifted back. So I gift early in the month. I gifted $25. Then I gifted another $100 earlier in last month. It probably wasn't even the earlier month. It was probably like mid-month. But within a couple of weeks, I was able to get gifted back 8 gifts of $100 in addition to another maybe 6 gifts of $25, almost 8 gifts of $25 within the span of the 3 weeks that I've been involved. So if there's something that you're interested in getting involved with a Susu, maybe you can't go to a traditional bank to get a small loan for $500 to $1,000, $200 to help pay your bill. Maybe you're forced to go to a payday loan operator. A payday loan operator is going to cost you almost 100 to 125% onto your loan. So you go there, you borrow $500, you probably gonna have to end up paying back $1,000 by the payday loan process, because you know the first time you get paid, you're not gonna be able to pay off that $500 because you're not gonna have that $500, because if you had the $500, you wouldn't have been needing to borrow anyways. Some people are able to pay it off, but some people, they'll have to pay it off in increments. So they'll have to pay 125 when they get paid, then another 125, and it adds up to like 8 payments of 125. It comes up to be like like $1,000 you end up paying, or something like $800 for a $500 loan with those payday loans. It has people going to check cash in place where you have to pay 3% to cash the check, then a 1.5% to pay your bills. Instead of putting all your money into those underbanking tools, start putting your money into a Susu tool where you can start to pool your money along with others in order to get gifted and start taking care of your bills and start taking care of some of your needs. I mean, like, if you heard some of these Susu stories, some people were able to do like help pay for college, help pay for business expenses, help to start a business, help to like expand a business, help to go on trips, help to purchase a house. You will hear different stories of Susu, but a lot of the Susu, like I said before, you have to start off with like a $500 to begin. This one, you just start off with $25. Like I said, my review within the last 3 weeks, I was gifted over $1,000 within the last 3 weeks, and it has helped because I was able to take care of some bills that was coming up and things like that. So it has helped, and it has helped with others. So once again, if something you're interested, please click the link below. It's the digital Susu, and this is my 3rd week, going on 4th week review of how a digital Susu and how it's been going, and it's been a great experience, and I'm going to continue to document my journey. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be documenting my journey along with another Susu I'm involved with, which is a crypto Susu using Ethereum. I'll do another video on that to introduce you more to a crypto Ethereum Susu that's also very beneficiary, because if you don't know, that Ethereum right now is climbing up, and and it's gaining great value. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you got any value out of this, please like, comment, and share, and continue to be safe. Talk to you later. Peace.